What's up, everybody? Let's dive straight into a nice reaction of Alip. He came forward with the new song Doraemon. If I remember correctly, that's a cartoon. I used to watch it and it was so much fun because if I remember the character right, is the one that picks up the stuff from his pouch and he has endless things, like an entire universe in there. I always loved that cartoon. Anyway, let's check this out. And also, before you go, or we go, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Boom, let's go. Sorry, I said before because usually can we just appreciate that? Sounds like a classical piece, right? I always forget how you say clavicembalo in English, which is basically the sort of pre-piano, which has this kind of very bright sound. And I'm just so amused how Alip manages to achieve that, And also this new phase of Takamine sound, I can just be happy. I mean, guys, I'm just a singer, and so I don't have a lot of expertise. Actually, not at all in terms of guitar playing. I just literally strum a little bit. But of course, I enjoy music. I enjoy music well played. I can hear it. And I have to say, it's just so incredibly satisfying to see Alip playing live and being so incredibly talented, just sitting at home. Wow, I mean, it's really hard not to be amused by this because there's such a lovely energy. I have to admit, I do not remember the main song from Doraemon because, of course, as you might suspect, I'm Italian. Those cartoons were shown in Italy, so I'm suspecting that perhaps the theme song was a recreation, like sang in Italian, which was the case most of the time in Italy for cartoons that I grew up with. And I'm telling you, we grew up with all the Japanese cartoons, all the anime, all the mecha, all the robots, all of them, So, and also, of course, those stories like Yurusei Yatsure, we call it Lamu, Quasi Magia Johnny, which was one of my favorite in the 90s. I don't know the name actually of in English or in Japanese, but the Mezoni Koku was one of my favorite. And Mezoni Koku has like also a Zenki Tai main song, that I discovered later on in life, and I discovered Koji Tamaki because of that, because Koji Tamaki is the singer of a Zenki Tai, this incredible pop band from Japan of the 80s, which I still love to this day. So yeah, I just love the Japanese connection. And I see that also in Indonesia, most likely you grew up with Japanese anime. So let me know if you know any of those cartoons yourself in the comments below. Really reminds me of something.